Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So it's AMC done. Is it over, guys? We know 50% of the internet saying AMC is finished. There's no hope for it. And 50% is still saying it still have a chance, guys. So in this video, we're gonna share our opinions and our thoughts on what we believe is bound to happen, guys. So if you've been following the channel, then you pretty much well aware that I do still believe AMC has a chance, guys. And especially being for the fact that a lot of people is selling out, a lot of people is giving up, a lot of people is burnt out, which we all could say. We most definitely, this took way longer than anyone could have expected to take. But like I said, guys, from the beginning of this thing, people hate when I talk like this, but I always told people to put in what you can afford to lose. Don't go YOLO. Don't go, all in thinking it's guarantees. Or if I put all my money in, I'm guaranteed to be rich as fuck. No, life doesn't work like that. And I hope no one was that naive to do their financial situation like that, guys. I've been telling you guys, I was putting in the money that I'm willing to throw away and telling you guys how to play it smartly, but still get the most benefits up out of this situation. Exactly how, I don't know. I hope that made sense for you guys. I'm not going to go too much in detail with that because we all grown. We most definitely understand the risk that we was taking on. But I'm here to give you some encouragement and not discourage you. So let's go ahead and get into it and share the reasons on why. Because obviously, by the way I'm talking, you can still see that I believe AMC still has a chance, guys. Let's go ahead and share some of those reasons. One of the first reasons AMC still have a chance is because shorts haven't covered yet, guys. We know that, and when shorts cover, we usually get an indication from the short interest. The short interest will usually drop significantly whenever shorts began to cover. So just like the jump all the way up to $77, the short interest dropped from 20% down to 14% whenever we had that massive increase in price action. So with that being said, that's one indication we could get when shorts begin to cover. Also, once they do start to cover, we will get buying pressure from both sides, from shorts buying back those shares to cover them, and also buying pressure from retail investors trying to get in and ride the price action up real quick for a quick profit. So that's one reason, guys. Another reason would be for the fact that if this was so easy taking candy from a baby, AMC, for far as the hedge funds and the shorts feel like if they doing that to us, then it's not exactly that easy, guys, because of the simple fact that Citadel is giving up ownership within their company decades and decades from the beginning of times when they first started that company. All their profits, all their money being made was in-house. They didn't have to share that with anyone. But now, due to the fact of them creating huge synthetic short positions, they need extra outside money, and they had to sell off some of their stake in their company in order to have access to more capital in order to support that synthetic short position. So that's another reason, guys, why we're still in effect on this happening, because or for us running up to big numbers, because of the simple fact that they did that. Also, guys, this is the AMC first time being down from its all-time highs. Even though it seemed as if it done being down, ran back up, being down, ran back up. If we actually sit back and think about it, the first 6 months when the first hype, when this thing got into motion, when the ball started rolling with meme stocks frenzy, the first 6 months, retail investor took over, flat out took over. We started running up $2 to $5, 5 to 19, 19 to 18, 18 to the $30 range, $30 range, and so on, all the way to all-time highs. We was taking over for the first 6 months. The next 6 months, hedges, shorts, they took control. We started declining ever since. And ever since the decline from the all-time highs, we never had another pop. We probably had many pops. We could pull down from 77 back down when we came down to the 50s. We probably popped back up to 55, 56, 50s, but we didn't necessarily have a real pop. Meaning after hitting all-time highs of $77 and coming all the way back down, now we trading at around the $15 range. We steady been on the decline for the past 6 months. We didn't have any type of pop to take us back to those all-time highs. With that being said, judging AMC off of its peers, other meme stocks, and not saying they're going to do the exactly same thing, but 9 times out of 10, the sector, whatever sector you're in, if you're looking at Tesla stock and you're looking at other EV companies. If you at looking at Tilray and you're looking at other marijuana companies, typically if they're in the same sector, they run on the same frequency. They'll have like the same patterns. They'll do typically the same thing its peers have done. And if we take a look at GameStop have ran up to triple digits numbers to a few $100s, $300-$400 range, came all the way back down to $40. $40 per share, and then shot all the way back up to a few $100 again to $300. Came all the way back down to the $100 range, shot all the way back up to the few $100 range, $200-$300. Came all the way back down to the $100 range again, shot all the way back up to the couple $100 range, $300-$400. GameStop did that about 4 to 5 times, guys, going all the way up to highs and coming right back down to lower numbers. AMC haven't done that any amount of times. We only ran up one time to $77. After that, we steady decline, guys. The little pops, if we went up $2-$3, that's nothing. That's not what the pattern that GameStop has showed itself. And not comparing the two, just putting it out there, giving you guys a few reasons on why I believe AMC isn't done yet. And I know a lot of people wondering, man, could I just get some of my money back? I don't even care about the squeeze happening no more. I just want to recover some of my losses. I just want to do this. I just want to do that. I highly believe if you hold and do not sell out, I believe we most definitely will get that pop again, judging by the history of the stock market, judging by, it ain't no guarantees because I'm saying this. I'm just going off of information that's already out there. I'm going off of historical information. I'm going off of human nature. Human nature never tends to change. They do the same thing. So with that being said, while you thinking about selling at these prices, you got so many new retail investors, a whole new 4 million, a whole new herd thinking about now getting in because they waited and didn't buy when AMC was at $67 because they understood exactly what I was seeing, if they seen some of the videos, and they understood the logic around the stock market. Like, hey, people say this thing gonna squeeze and go higher from these levels, but hey, man, I done missed out. I'm not about to buy these levels and hope and pray that the retail, all these people stay in and all these people stay in and let me make money with them. How I not know if I buy 670, they all sell out and leave me holding the bag. So it's like a lot of people weren't gonna buy those prices because they felt as if they done missed the train. Like I was telling you guys, it was chasing at those levels. And if you did buy at those levels, you want to put in as little as money as possible because of the fact that you're chasing. Even though we expect to go higher from those levels, it's still considered chasing because you done missed the biggest meat of the mood. I hope that makes sense, guys. So my thing is, I do feel like AMC is going to have another pop in it, regardless if it don't hold at the bottom of the worst expectation. I was expecting it to go around this $13-$14 range. If it hold up there, we had a solid close on Friday. You know, even if it don't hold up there, which I'm expecting it to, but even if it don't, the low, I don't care how low it go, by AMC getting advantage of this thing with all the extra capital and building up the fundamental aspects, I do believe still, even for long-term investors or long-term holders, this thing is still going to run back up some, guys. Even if it don't run up a whole lot, it's most definitely going to recover some, run back up a good amount of number for you to at least get some of your losses back, at least for you to get, you know, out of the hole some, however the case may be, because I know that's what's on your mind right now. You like thinking like, okay, now I don't want to talk about the squeeze no more. We been waiting on that to happen. What about me just recouping my investment, getting some of my money back? So you already know, guys, I just want to put this video out there, let you guys know I don't believe it's over. I hear a lot of people saying it's over, and that makes me believe something could possibly happen when everyone least expected. Like how the market had closed Friday, market bleeding all day, but as soon as the end of the day came after hours, everything turning around like hotcakes. And that's when it could happen. Like just like that, bleeding, have you thinking it's over with. As soon as Friday came, it start going crazy in after hours. By the time Monday come, it's going crazy during early pre-market when real retail investors can't get in because now apps like Robinhood and they don't pre-market don't open at 9 instead of 4, and why it's running up from 4 to 9, and you wish, dang, I wish I would have bought at those levels. You know, that could be the case, guys. So nobody knows exactly what's going to happen, but from my knowledge and experience in the market, we try to share in the best of our opinion and give you guys on our thought process. Like I always tell you guys, never go off of what somebody's saying off of YouTube. Never go off of what the media is saying. What you want to do is get all this information. You can listen to what I'm saying. Me personally too. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what they saying. Listen to what the media is saying. But also do your own homework and due diligence. grab it all together, brainstorm, and be your own CEO. Put it all together and make your own decisions, guys. And just, if anybody's salty about AMC situation, because we know, it's a lot of you, a couple people out there salty and feel as if people reeled them in and made them buy something, instead of them being man enough or woman enough to know that they made this purchase on their own, regardless of anybody influence you or not. You still made a purchase on your own, guys. So with that being said, not to leave it off on that note, but I still believe AMC still could, run up, guys, run back up. So you already know, guys, we're going to wait. I'm going to wait for that to come because you already know, like I've been telling you guys, everybody ain't built for this. Everybody ain't built for the stock market. And you definitely ain't built for it if you got the mindset of coming in and putting all your hard-earned money on something that, is not guaranteed, or something that's just going off of a movement, off going off people, off going off retail investors. Like, that wasn't smart of you. Like I always say, AMC was to be treated just like Shiba Inu, just like any other thing. I've been saying that. I believed in it highly because it's something different. It's something different that came to the table. We seen what GameStop did. We seen what AMC did. We see the potential of it. But when we get manipulated and shit it all over, it's hard for us to prevail and do what we need to do. But we seen it. It had all the potential. But still, even with the potential I say Shiba still has, even with the potential AMC still has, I still never say, oh, put a lot of money on it. Put all your money on it. Put everything on it and make a whole lot of money. No. Things like Shiba, things like AMC, things like GME, I say put a little bit of money on it, because a little bit of money can turn into a lot of money, and a lot of money can turn into a little bit of money messing with things like this. So I hope this makes sense. I already know you get mad whenever I say stuff like that, and y'all do your little unsubscribing, but hell, you already know I don't even care. I don't even care about that junk. So it is what it is. I love y'all, even the mad ones. I love y'all. The haters, I love y'all too. And we gone.